Now, get it right. WAEC was established in the year 1952, and these are the reason why I am narrowing all the blames about leakages and examination malpractices to WAEC. Get this fact and yeah, fellow Africans, greetings to everyone. Today I want us to uh, go deep about WAEC. I want us to go deep about WAEC and let you know that WAEC must be able to perform far better than what we are seeing today because they are not being fair to us. Honestly speaking, I respond to the name Mr. Boadi, also known as Ghanaba. Yeah, I am a proud Ghanaian and Africa is born in me. Yeah, WAEC, the West African Examination Council, WAEC, a non-profit making organization with its headquarters in Accra, Ghana, was established in 1952 after the governments of Ghana, then the Gold Coast, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and the Gambia enacted the West African Examinations Council ordinances in 1951. I am giving you all about WAEC today. Liberia became the fifth member of the WAEC Council in 1974. The enactment of the ordinances was based on the Jeffrey Report, which strongly supported the proposal for the setting up of a regional examining board to harmonize and standardize pre-university assessment procedures in the then British West Africa. This does not need further explanation. Yeah. So now let's go to the main objectives of the WAEC Council. The main objectives of the council are to conduct examinations in the public interest, to award certificates provided that the certificate did not represent lower standards of attainment than equivalent certificate of examining authorities in the United Kingdom. Now, let's read about or get to know about the convention establishing the council. So the convention establishing of the council is the council celebrated its 30th anniversary in March 1982 in Monrovia, Liberia, during which the convention establishing the WAEC was signed. The convention was subsequently ratified by member governments and came into force in August 1984. So that is WAEC. Yeah. So get it right and jot down some points. It is vital. The council under the convention was inaugurated in March 1985. The convention now gives uniform legal backing to the operations of the council in all the member countries, makes provision for significant changes in the signature of the council and gives it legal personality as an international body. A headquarters agreement signed with the government of Ghana in 1987 confers certain privileges and immunities on the council's headquarters in Ghana. Now, I want us to know those who have heard the WAEC Council before and now. Heads of the Ghana National Office. You know, WAEC has its national office and is located in Ghana. Yeah. Yeah. From 1964 to 1965, the one who headed WAEC was called Dr. Chris Modu. He was a doctor. Yeah, doctor. And thereafter, 1966 to 1974 was Thomas Boadi. 1974 to 1982, it was Isaac Ayi Okai. 1982 to 1987, it was Dr. E.B. Laye. Let's move to the next person. From 1987 to 1989, it was Mr. Michael Bay. 1989 to 1995, it was Mr. and Mrs. Sylvia Awo Mensah Boy. From 1995 to 2002, it was Mr. and Mrs. Lydia Podo. From 2002 to 2005, it was Reverend J.A. Adote. From 2005 to 2012, it was Mr. and Mrs. Patience Jean A. Ayesu. From 2012 to 2018, currently, it was Reverend Dr. S.N.N. Olenu. So these are the people who have headed and still heading WAEC, and much is expected of them. Presently, the present head of WAEC is Wendy E. Adi Lamte. Now, let me tell you, this person is also a learned person. Yeah, his academic ladder, in fact, he has climbed to the highest. Yeah. So, ending with the administrators of WAEC, the past and the present WAEC administrators, I think WAEC must be able to deliver more than what we are seeing today. Now, let's read about the vision of WAEC. Vision. The vision of WAEC is to be a world-class examining body, adding value to the educational goals of its stakeholders. Are they on course or they are deviating? Mission: to remain Africa's foremost examining body, providing qualitative and reliable educational assessment, encouraging academic and moral excellence, and promoting sustainable human resource development and international cooperation. So now, this is the mission and the vision of WAEC. Are they on course? Are they progressing? And are they online? Or they are just retrogressing or pretending? Core values of WAEC. 1. Integrity. 2. Professionalism. 3. Accountability. 4. Transparency. 5. Teamwork. 6. Innovativeness. And the last one is excellence. Now, considering the integrity, is WAEC having integrity as we speak? Professionalism. Has WAEC demonstrated and still demonstrating professionalism in their lines of duty? Accountability. Is WAEC accountable at all? Transparency. Is WAEC really transparent in terms of delivery? Teamwork. I am not sure WAEC is getting this target. They are not using teamwork here because you have invigilators, supervisors, stakeholders like Ghana Education Service and other education service in the various countries, Ghana Police Service and what have you. And still, there has been leakage, there has been examination malpractices from day one till now. What is wrong with WAEC? And innovativeness. WAEC is not innovative because delving into these statistics, way back 2018, WAEC withheld 26,434 candidate results, and they told us they are doing investigation. I don't know when they are going to publish the end of the investigation and the result of the outcome of the investigation. 2019, it escalated up to 48,855. And you are telling us that you are innovative. WAEC is not credible, WAEC is not competent, and WAEC is not innovative enough to continue to conduct exams for the future of this country and other countries like the Gambia, Liberia, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone. They are joking with our lives and the future of those countries. And we need to just sideline WAEC and bring on board different exam body for us to try them. If they are well competent enough, I think we have to move with them because Nigeria have done it before. We have to be serious as a country and have a focus. Now let's go to the other section of the WAEC matter. I want us to know that WAEC must be able to deliver very well to its stakeholders. This is the structure of the council. The West Africa Examinations Council operates along a committee structure, which is very unique and is one of its greatest strengths. And what happened? This structure is made up of several international committees as well as a strong national ones in each country. The structure makes it possible for each member country to participate fully at all levels in the work of the council. Now, the members of the various committees are drawn largely from educational institutions in the member countries. One, the international committees. The international committees deliberate upon matters affecting all member countries and coordinate and harmonize national views in determining policies affecting the council as a whole. So what are they doing? Two, the national committee deal with matters relating to their respective countries and serve as fora for the articulation of national views on issues affecting the policy of the council as a whole. So now, what are they doing? The international committees and the national committees, what are they doing? WAEC has failed. WAEC has really failed those countries. The Gambia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Nigeria, and also Liberia. WAEC is not being fair. They are not online. They are not progressing. They are killing the future of those countries. We need to get on board different countries to take over the mandate of WAEC. It will not help us at all in any way. Now, functions and the services to the public. This is what WAEC does. Since its inception, WAEC has been responsible for the conduct of most of the national and international examinations at the pre-tertiary levels in Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and the Gambia. The national examinations are restricted to the candidates of the specific country for which they are developed, and they reflect local policies, needs, and aspirations. The international examinations, on the other hand, are meant for candidates in all the member countries in the context of regional cooperation. Now, in Ghana, the West Africa Examination Council conducts the terminal, that is what they are saying, you conduct the terminal examinations for all peoples and students at the pre-tertiary levels of education. The council's examinations also serves as selection tests for progression and from one level to the other in the country's educational structure up to the tertiary level. Now, the results of the council's examinations are used for direct entry into all tertiary institutions in Ghana. Initially, candidates in Ghana and other West African countries received tuitions and instructions based on syllabuses that had been developed along the lines of the council of the countries, the receipt of entries. Now, these are some of the functions of WAEC. So let's move on with the WAEC functions. Yeah, let's move on with the WAEC functions. WAEC is just jeopardizing our education system in the country because they cannot continue to do this to us for us to keep quiet as a concerned citizen at Educate Africa Institute. Now, now the WAEC was the WAEC. Let me take this line again. Let me take this line again so that you see where they are coming from and why we are not progressing as a country and continent. Initially, candidates in Ghana and other West African countries received tuition and instructions based on syllabuses that had been developed along the lines of the educational structures of the United Kingdom. So as we are in Ghana, as we are in Nigeria, as we are in Liberia, as we are in Sierra Leone, Liberia, we cannot conduct or draft our own educational policies unless we take it from United Kingdom. And are they taking it from us? I am asking, are they taking it from us? We got to be serious as African countries. We must not continue to be celebrating Independence Day. Meanwhile, we cannot develop our own examination or our own educational policy. And we keep on depending on the Western world. Seven, are we serious as a country? Are we serious as a continent at all? The WAEC was an agent for the conduct of the ordinary level and advanced level examinations of the General Certificate of Education of the University of London and the school certificate and higher school certificate examinations of the Cambridge examinations. Syndicate in addition to the examinations of the Royal Society of Art, RSA. Now, over the years, the council has developed syllabuses that address the manpower requirements of 8 member countries and has completely taken over the conduct of examinations in collaboration with these external examination bodies. Now, examinations conducted by the Ghana National Office. Number one, major examinations. The Ghana National Office of the Council conducts the following examinations for public schools on behalf of the government. 2. The basic examination certificate, the basic education certificate examination for both school and private candidates. That is also called BEC, and it is being conducted by WAEC. The West African Senior Secondary Certificate, the West African Senior School Certificate examinations for both school and private candidates was also conducted by WAEC, and that was known as WASI. The Business Certificate examination made up of the General and Advanced Business Certificate examination for both school and private candidates too was done by WAEC. 2. Aptitude Test. The council administrators customized aptitude tests upon request for the selection of applicants for admission into training institutions and award of scholarships, employment purposes, etc. So, so far, that has been the mandate of WAEC. And still, when they are conducting exam, you hear today examination leakage, more practices tomorrow, and it will continue if you don't check WAEC. So we must change WAEC and bring on board another examination body for us to try and see if there will be leakages and examination more practices. If there should, or if it persists, it means WAEC is not at fault. But now I am blaming WAEC because no student, no teacher, no invigilator or supervisor is working at the WAEC. And these invigilators are working with WAEC. So if they are caught, it is WAEC that is not doing its work well. And they are taking money from these students, all in the name of registration, and you cannot do diligent work. What is wrong with WAEC? Miscellaneous examinations. The council conducts various examinations on behalf of the following foreign examining bodies, such as the Associated Board of the Royal School of Music, Institute of Chartered Secretariats, Chartered Secretaries and Administrators, ICSA. Um, for us to continue, let's pause here and go for a break and come back. Don't forget, my sponsors and supporters. My sponsor is Kana Clothing. His location is just direct opposite Nima Police Station, Accra, Ghana, and also Homeboy Baba. They have been my supporters and sponsors. Thank you. Let's go and listen to them and come back soon. God bless you for your time. Yeah, fellow African. Yeah, welcome back. Let's continue with our work. Yeah, and these are some of the institutions WAEC do conduct exams for. Association of Business Executives. Some maybe this may not be too important to you, but I want you to know so that you know the reason why if we say we should sack WAEC or sideline WAEC and bring on board another body because WAEC is no more competent, you understand it very well. So pardon me and have time for it. Okay. Institute of Chartered Ship Brokers, ICS. Institute for Management of Information System, IMIS. University of London International Program. Cambridge International College, CIC. Institute of Fire Engineers, IFE. London Center of Marketing. Paris Graduate School of Management, PGSM. Educational Testing Service. Now, responsibilities of national office. Each national office is responsible for the following: developing syllabuses and tests for 8 national examinations, planning, administration, planning and also administering and processing of the various examinations held in the country. For instance, those in the national office in Ghana is doing its job. Liberia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and the Gambia, they are all functioning accordingly, and ensuring that the decisions of council and 8 committees are implemented in the country. So they make sure that every decision being taken by the international committee or the national committee are working accordingly. Major operational processes of WAEC. The core business of the council may be broadly classified as follows: pre-examination activities. So they do pre-examination activities. Conduct of examination, post-examination activities. So now let's break it down. The pre-examination activities, these are syllabus development and review, test development, floating of examinations, receipt of entries, allocation of index numbers, designation of centers, printing and packaging of examination materials. This is where the problem is. So if WAEC is in charge of printing and packaging of examination materials, then who is in charge of the leakages? What happens before the papers do leak? Yeah, I am furious. I am somehow furious about this issue because somebody is still writing object because of the negligence of WAEC. Somebody is still writing object because of the negligence of WAEC. Meanwhile, WAEC, I am reading from their core mandate. WAEC is in charge of printing and packaging of examination materials and briefing of examination administration personnel. So, who is in charge of these leakages and the malpractices? Isn't it? Is it not WAEC? Is it not WAEC? I am blaming them. Distribution of examination materials. So at the end of the day, if the papers are leaked, or if someone found the paper on floor in a school, in someone's office, on Facebook and WhatsApp, who is responsible for this? It's not WAEC. Conduct of examination, administration of the test, inspection of examination centers. So they do all of these things, but still exams do leak. Examination malpractices are being experienced. Why? We are tired of you, WAEC. Number 3, post-examination activities. Collection of scripts from examination centers, coordination and marking of scripts, script checking, processing of marks, standard fixing and award activities, investigation into examination irregularities and malpractice, release of results, and also issue of certificate. So if WAEC is in charge of all these, with the support of these heads and the international and the national committees. So why is it that whenever WAEC is conducting exams, there should be a leakage, examination malpractices here and there, back and front, left and right? So I think we need to replace WAEC by some competent examination body. Thereafter, we will be able to know whether it is the fault of WAEC or not. If not, now it is only WAEC in charge of exams conducting in the country and the other countries. So the blame should be narrowed to WAEC, but not no one else. These are some of our recommendations. But then let me give you these statistics. In 2018, WAEC returned 26,434 results. They said they are doing investigations, but we have not heard anything about the investigation. Maybe they are still on it. In 2019, unfortunately, it escalated up to 48,855. What is wrong with WAEC? In 2020, fortunately here, it reduced up to 2,483. So there is something wrong with WAEC. We need to change WAEC and replace it with different competent examination body, because WAEC is not competent enough to conduct exams in these countries, and they are joking with our lives. Enough of the deck. Now we are recommending to the WAEC and also our countries, that is the Gambia, Liberia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and my country Ghana. 1, our education needs a more practical approach. Enough of the theory and the air talk. 2, WAEC must pay invigilators and supervisors very well, so that they will also stop selling the papers for business purposes. 3, WAEC must replace their operation lines with dent measures and even do workshop for the supervisors and the invigilators. Maybe it will also help reduce these leakages and the examination malpractice. And then lastly, I am urging WAEC to declare their incapacity state to pave a way for another incompetent body. That will help these countries, because we cannot suffer from someone's negligence. Yes, we cannot continue to suffer from someone's negligence. It's enough of this WAEC cancellation, withholding, and what have you. Why? I am urging these countries' leaders that they should be proactive, because some of the students are suffering. When you give contract to contractor, we don't ask the work. We rather question the contractor when the work was not done well. So, reading this script about WAEC, I am saying that all these leakages and examination malpractices must be narrowed to WAEC.
Kindly subscribe Mr. Boadi on YouTube for education and more.